A forgotten artifact lies in pieces on a planet far from Earth. Few know it exists except those who took it back and those whose ancestors created it. 4 young people are thrown into a race against emissaries of the gods to find its pieces. Mistrust, greed, and magic are tangled in an endless web. What will the fate be of the universe once it is found and reassembled? Get Scepter of the Gods, The Rod of Truth now on Amazon, and get wrapped up in the saga that will not let you go.
You are listening to the best of the Motivational Devotional. This episode originally aired on September 2nd, 2023, and was titled Dross. Original episodes of the Motivational Devotional will return Monday, March 4.
Good morning, and welcome to the Motivational Devotional, where we are merging motivation and spirituality to create a daily dose of confident positivity. I hope that this morning's podcast will help you to be more spiritually and positively motivated so that you can transform your day. We don't see many things these days made from silver. If we shop at a nice store for dishes, utensils, or decorative things, we will probably find selections made of china or crystal, but anything silvery is probably going to be plated with silver at best. Most likely it will just be something that looks like silver. We've gotten very good at making plastic with a silvery sheen. It's hard to find the real thing. If you found silver in the ground, it wouldn't look like much. It would have dirt and other impurities clouding it up so that you might not even recognize it as real silver. It must go through a refining process involving intense heat so that impurities, called dross, either burn off or separate from the silver and can be poured off. Dross was always alongside the silver ore in the ground, but never important to what made the ore silver. Early in our lives, people are a lot like that ore in the ground. It's easy for people to say, "Hey, that's just how I am. Take it or leave it." When it comes to negative qualities or behaviors like the way we treat people, say things that might be hurtful, things like that. I've had people that even in their 20s had no intention of changing and trying to be a better person. So we come to one sort of practice that is common between Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism, and probably most major religions, and that is being on a journey toward one's true self and letting go that which is not one's true self. To say, "Hey, that's just me, take it or leave it," is to live life like that lump of raw ore full of dirt and impurities. Wouldn't you like to be the purest form of who you really are and take that and leave the rest? Instead of take it or leave it, it's take this and leave that. In the Hebrew Bible, or what is also called the Old Testament, a little passage in Proverbs says, "Remove the dross from the silver, and a silversmith can produce a vessel." Buddhism teaches the practice of non-attachment to shed attachments to things caught in space and time, and to peel away aspects of ourselves that no longer serve us. Taoism teaches the practice of self-refinement as a preliminary step in cultivation of the mind and one's spiritual nature. We also find similar practices and teachings in Hinduism, Native American traditions, and other traditions around the world. It seems to be fundamentally necessary as a human cultivates a spiritual path. Like silver, if we never allow ourselves to go through intense refining, we will never be more than we already are. We will never have more joy in life than we currently have. We will never accomplish more than we've been able to accomplish. If we want to lead others or follow others or teach others or simply be a presence of divine light in the world, we have to be the real thing. And like silver, a genuine human is hard to find. None of us are born like refined silver. We have a substantial amount of dross that over a lifetime can be mostly refined away, but we have to be willing to experience the refining process. God has set up life to be that way. It takes strength and courage, but mostly it takes a deep love of being a vessel of pure silver that can be filled with whatever others need. The more we do that, the more all of creation will continue to conspire in our favor, and the more the universe will have our backs. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Genius without education is like silver in the mine." Thank you for taking the time to listen today. Please help keep this podcast going by following the Motivational Devotional Facebook page, following @Threefold Way Radio on Twitter, and sharing the written format of today's message from motivational-devotional.com on your social media. I am deeply grateful for your support, and thank you for letting Motivational Devotional be part of your journey. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
Motivational Devotional is a production of Threefold Way Radio, LLC.